It's the OKC Thunder taking on
against what Oklahoma City.
Straight start alongside Max Christie, the 18-year-old. He's alongside Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Chet Holmgren for us tonight. There's the tip and
But he is now going up against one guy who might start getting some looks for Defensive Player of the Year in case of Wallace.
Here's Nembhard, deep corner, drills the tray.
I told you it'd be a good matchup, Grady.
Nembhard's not going to back down. First offensive possession for the Thunder. Like this matchup, poke away by Davis, and it bounces out of bounds off of Christie. Clock, Gilgeous-Alexander snaking his way to the rim for two. Averaging 30, nearly 33 a night. Coming off his first MVP season. Najee Marshall, opposite corner, that one go. Holmgren the board. This is J-Dub, lost the handle. Marshall with the cookies, and veers out of the path of Holmgren and got the leg. Outside look, Wallace ready, left it short. And out of bounds.
Can get himself healthy, and in 4 games he's already shown that he's ready to pick up where he left off from last year.
Davis and Williams. Davis trying to find Marshall, pass too low. Williams comes out of there with it for the Thunder. SGA, pocket pass, Holmgren penetrating. The finger roll is short, but he's fouled on the point
to the basket, not expecting any fouls. Both him and A.J. Mitchell really helping out OKC in terms of their free throw rate and getting to the free throw line.
Holmgren averaging 21 and 8.
Who isn't on the plus side of things for OKC at this point?
That's a fact. We might be in the positive. Dallas. Davis. Crab dribble on Williams. Turns, fades, left it short. This is Wallace. And another kickball.
Manipulate the big situation.
Christie with the steal. Open court and the flush. Some solid defense from the Mavericks. We talked about OKC's defense. Well, don't sleep on the Mavericks. They're 4th in defensive rating in the league. Good separation. SGA pure. Davis surveying the floor. Marshall, push shot, good.
Such a tough spot.
Davis, solid defense. Holmgren gives it up. Off the double, Williams. Good on a tray. He's been struggling from downtown. Had missed the last 8 before that make. Nembhard out to flag, wide open, no good. That's something he's been working on. One aspect of his game that's not quite there. All knotted up at 9. Holmgren from deep. Short. This is the Mavericks squad, dead last in offensive rating, but in the last 3 games, 10th in offensive rating. Scoring has gone up. Here's Nembhard, pull up over Williams. It drops.
This is really a prove-it game for Nembhard so far. A great start to 3 and then bumping Williams off. No back down from Nembhard.
They surround Williams. He finds a way to get it to Wallace. SGA up top. Looking for the blow-by. Kick out. Extra pass. Skip pass. Holmgren, the pump. Pull up. Good. Methodical.
Dallas making them work on that offensive possession, though. That's a good sign for the Mavericks.
Flag. Rises off the mark. Davis was kind of working on that middle finger that's been bothering him lately.
They had it taped up in the Miami game, not taped up here tonight, but he did shoot 4 air balls and was really struggling with that on block shots and shots.
They will, no good. All tied up at 11. Brooks with the cross collides with Williams and draws.
That's driving Ryan right now. Brady?
Alley's averaging 22 and 12 in his last 2 games. Lob up to Flag. Right on cue. Nembhard with the find. SGA has started 2 for 2. This is Williams on the move, spinning, rises over Thompson and hits the J. This is Christie going midi. How about the Mavericks shooting to start this ball game? 7 for 11 in the early going. Williams splits the defense. Outside look. Holmgren sets the feet and left it well short. Good defense.
Looked like that ball slipped after Chet had made that dribble inside the three-point line. And Dallas off to a really good start here, Grady, to be in this game.
Nembhard. And that's deflected by Jalen Williams out of bounds. 10 on the shot clock. As Dwight, just a different change of pace for the Mavericks when Williams is out there. Here is Williams. Thompson for 3. Off the heel, Wallace the rebound. Williams penetrating and is fouled by Thompson. That will not bounce in as it hits the top of the backboard. Taking a look at the upcoming national TV schedule. Tomorrow night on NBA TV, Golden State in Cleveland. Monday on Peacock, Phoenix at Minnesota. For more on these games, please go to NBA.com or visit the NBA app.
Just wanted to follow up with you, Grady, on that point guard conversation between Nembhard and Brandon Williams. Look, we know Kyrie Irving is the point guard for the Dallas Mavericks, but he's not healthy this year. And so Jason has tried a lot of things. Lots of attention to Cooper Flag starting at the point, then going to Brandon Williams, who's more of a shooting guard. Nembhard has settled this team down and gotten them organized, and there's been a big bright spot for them.
Oh, there's Williams. Talk about that change of pace. He was a blur to the rim.
It's the 12-cylinder Ferrari you were talking about.
This is Aaron Wiggins. Defended well by Christie. Wiggins, it does not bounce in. 5 minutes to go here in the first. Flag. Pull up, Jay, won't go. Flag 1 for 4 so far here in the first. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander lost the handle, and it's a kick ball. And it will be Mavericks ball. For the Mavericks, along with Dwight Powell, Cooper Flag, Klay Thompson, and Williams with the handle. Around the Powell screen. Outside, Martin penetrating, kick out. Williams from downtown won't go, and bodies on the floor. It ricochets over to the hands of Wiggins. Wallace got by Flag and finishes with the left. Flag and lost it out of bounds. A.J. Mitchell all over him. Prime. Second quarter underway here at Paycom Center. All tied at 27. A competitive ball game thus far. This is Mitchell. The runner won't go. Davis the rebound.
Good job of scramble out by Dallas to get this small off the post up and then contesting a running jumper from Mitchell.
Michael Grady, Brett Berry, Allie Clifton here in OKC. Russell, nice skip pass. Thompson buries the tray. Again, Thompson's been feeling it lately, averaging 18 points and shooting 52% from downtown in his last 3. Mitchell, short. Russell getting into it quickly. And good defense there. And it's last touch by Kenrich.
Bad turnover.
On the inbound behind the back. Williams with the two-hand flush. That is where OKC thrives.
Just 2 points in that opening quarter off of turnovers for Dallas, which Jason's happy about, but not a great start there.
OKC gets nearly 25 a game off of opponents' miscues alone. Davis drawing a crowd, finds Thompson, can't finish with the left. Williams running the other way. This is Jang, he wants three. Doesn't matter who Daigneault calls up, they're ready. Nembhard turns the corner, tough pass to Marshall. Marshall lost the handle. And a whistle blows for a foul. Here's Russell. Outside, Marshall. On the move, in the lane, puts it through. Najee Marshall, the veteran, we've had 8 ties already. The Thunder, 10-0 at home this year. Williams, stop, go, leaves it for Holmgren.
Great patience by Kendricks. He knew that AD was back there and just waited for him to commit. Nice drop off.
It's the Thunder 34, the Mavericks 32. Thompson, quick trigger. No. Holmgren getting up for the rebound. Brings it up himself. Spinning. Dump off. Jane comes out of there with it. J-Dub behind the back. Hanging foul. Williams now with 7 points. NBA on Prime is brought to you by 4th game of the season for Jalen Williams. Missed the start of the season, recovering from off-season wrist surgery.
And big shout out to Santa Clara University, who retired J-Dub's number a few days ago. Herb Sendek does a remarkable job with that program, 10 years there in Santa Clara. Of course, Kurt Rambis, another retired number for the Broncos, along with our compadre, Steve Nash, number 11.
Yes. We had a good conversation about Canada guards before this ball game. That's a traveling violation on Cooper in Denver. Andrew Nembhard in Indiana, and now his brother Ryan Nembhard is coming into his own. Marshall fighting his way in the paint, can't hit. Holmgren, no, on the offensive putback. Russell clears it. Russell up ahead to Flag, and Flag stepped out of bounds. Couple of back-to-back turnovers. This is the largest of the night for OKC. Williams on the drive, can't hit, whistle blows for a foul. And Kenrich Williams will go to the line. Russell can't believe it. Russell was a DNP coach's decision in a couple of ball games. He's played the last 2. And he's played well. A number of times.
How good has he been this year?
5th in rebounding, 3rd in field goal efficiency. There's Lou Dort.
It's a lot of defense that's sitting on the bench. And maybe some guys that Jason Kidd is okay with not seeing in uniform.
The Mavericks without P.J. Washington, no Daniel Gafford, Derek Lively still out in his first game. Skip pass, and he's 7 on the shot clock. Nembhard has to go quickly. Long range 3. Bottoms. Mitchell now. 3-point ball game. Williams driving, tried to go glass, no, tipped up and off. Davis with the board for the Mavs. 8 points for Nembhard. Covered closely by Williams. Forced to give it up, turned it over. J-Dub to Jang. And he's fouled.
As the attack was on after the turnover.
Yeah, Mavericks have turned it over 4 times in the second. OKC's not turned it over. Tap into tonight's action in the NBA app. Go deeper. One more for Ousmane Dieng. And that bounces and falls.
See if there's some opportunities before the second quarter ends. 7 minutes to go. If Cooper Flag has a couple of chances to be aggressive and get his offense going.
twice so far, just 4 points, and Davis goes down, lost his goggles. And we have
We continue talking about these two and their greatness, though, Brady. It's
no doubt about it.
incredible.
Back to live action. Thompson, hook from the free throw line won't go. Flag the offensive board. Flag, toss out. Christie flicks the wrist. No good. And Jay Will with the rebound. Williams from the elbow, off the heel, friendly fire, Nembhard, and it's kicked out of bounds. Oh, it's loud, KC, but he's been much more intentional in terms of how vocal he is and talking up his teammates.
Well, I like the way Mark, as we see Holmgren with the 3-ball. I like the way Mark mentioned SGA in his leadership. It went from accidental leadership to intentional one. That's some progress.
What else can he do?
He's showing you there's still some other things he'd like to touch up.
Outside, Christie in the corner, swish.
Max Christie sitting there, number 9 in the league at just over 45%. So with his feet set, dangerous from the arc.
43-38. Jay Will thought about it. Penetrate now to J-Dub. Williams, no good, and Christie the board. Flag off the Hezzy, and he's fouled.
And there's that left hand that we know Cooper feels very comfortable with. At his size, he's got such... And maybe this will get him going a little bit offensively with 5 to go in the second quarter.
Jason Kidd was talking to him a week ago about this. Said it's important to make young, talented guys feel uncomfortable and make them feel uncomfortable early. And as they continue on, the game will get easier and easier.
Yeah, the shift with the point guard helps, and then health helps, where all of a sudden Cooper Flag doesn't have the best defender on him. He might have the 3rd or 4th best defender where he can go to work.
He has Jag watching it right now. The switch with SGA. Flag on the move, goes glass, fouled from behind.
And
It's
Grady,
on Gilgeous-Alexander, and that's going to be his second.
yeah, Grady, I don't want to...
Tightrope on the sideline, kick out to Marshall. Shot clock to 6. Marshall puts it up, and it goes down. 8 points for Najee Marshall.
And again, Dallas just grinding through their offense and still just down 4 points here.
SGA, good defense by Marshall, but then he had his arm right in the vicinity.